35 minutes. That's the amount of time that I spent looking for a sample of a fragrance, and that's what happens when you're unorganized and you have a ton of decants and samples. Keep a certain order of structure, Cuba, because your life is a mess. Now, the fragrance that I was looking for is 𝗙𝗎𝗄𝐿 Blue Talisman, and the reason why is because I wanted to do a comparison with the duo version that I just got, is Mystical Amulet of Blue. Now, what I remember from Blue Talisman is that it was a delicious pear style note. It was clean, it was musky, super handsome, and I'm really pissed off that I couldn't find it in my mess. So what I'll do right now is at least tell you if this fragrance sucks, if I think it's close, or if it's even worth a cop. Let's roll my fucking music so we can check out Dua Fragrance's interpretation called Mystical Amulet of Blue. Blessing one of my beautiful peoples, you know who it is, it's your boy 𝗙𝗎𝗓𝗏. Shout out to Dua Fragrances for sponsoring today's video, and shout out to me for selecting this fragrance, hoping that I could do a side-by-side comparison. I think my mother took that shit. My mother was going through my sample bin and started shopping like it was free 99. Yo, she's probably got it. So before we get to smelling the fragrance, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can see my previous thoughts on the actual Blue Talisman and how I felt about it, because I thought it was absolutely beautiful. A unique gingery, musky, pearish kind of note, which was super smooth off the skin. Now I'm gonna go on the Dua's website and look up the notes that they particularly have on this interpretation. Alright, so according to the website, it's pear, bergamot, mandarin orange, followed by ginger, orange blossom, gorgy wood, ambrophix, musk, and akigala wood. So the notes are exactly the same. It's like side by side from what I remember Blue Talisman notes being, because that gorgy or Georgie wood, still have no idea what it is, and the ambrophix really stood out because I haven't seen that name in any other note breakdown for a fragrance. Ambroxan, yeah, but ambroxan fixative? Isn't ambroxan already kind of a fixative? Well, it actually turns out that ambrophix is just a more stable fixative that gives you that watery ambroxan note, according to 𝗙𝗲𝗏. Now, in typical Dua fashion, this joint has not macerated. It's fresh out of the mailbox. See, it hasn't even sprayed yet. So I'm gonna give it a couple of sprays. We're gonna get this fragrance out, see what type of energy, and hopefully revisit it later down the line, see how it macerates, see how it settles, and see if it gets better or worse. Super light. Very, very light, super clean musk, almost laundry detergent-esque, but it does smell really light. Super clean, extraordinarily wearable, but on the test strip, it's not doing dick. This has not macerated one fucking bit, and this test strip is not doing it any kind of help or justice, other than the fact that it smells super clean. It smells a little bit more like a fruity combination of 𝗙𝗎𝗄𝐿 Blue Talisman mixed with Linen Vetiver by Banana Republic Icon line. There is a dry, clean, musky vetiver type essence coming off of this, along with that pear and then gingery vibe. I'm gonna have to go on skin. If not, the performance on this one is really fucking subpar and desperately needs to fucking macerate. Oh, if you guys want to see the atomizers, typical Dua shit, it flows fine. Oh, it's even light in the air. A little bit better off the skin, but not in that Dua performance space. Clean, musky, light pear, vetiver, fabric softener clean. Nah, this is not Blue Talisman. That maceration will change this. There's no way that this can get lighter or worse, to be honest with you, because it's just very light, clean, non-offensive. You can spray this 39 times in an office setting and nobody's gonna sneeze, bat an eye, or complain about you overly smelling like fragrance. It is super light, just a little bit too light for my taste. This absolutely needs time to just chill out. Throw this shit in the fridge for a couple of weeks, put it in a wine cooler, because right now, it's ass on performance. The scent profile itself, it's clean, it's nice, it's wearable, it's slightly fruity, but it's not giving me Blue Talisman vibe. It's slowly fading too. Disappointing. It is a disappointing release right now. It's not doing what it's supposed to do. This had zero maceration. This was just dumped in here. Nah, it's a pleasant scent, right? But it's not 𝗙𝗎𝗄𝐿's Blue Talisman. It doesn't have that pearish vibe, that really sparkling ginger. All it possesses is just a very clean musk. And again, it feels like maybe 15 to 20% of Blue Talisman, more with Linen Vetiver of Banana Republic Icon. Nah, I have to revisit this joint. Right now, performance is ass. Scent profile is just a very clean, slightly pearish note, but it's not doing it for me. It has to macerate. This has not macerated one bit. It's light in the ass. It's just a clean fragrance, but there is no pop. The Blue Talisman has a pop, it has an energy, it has a vibrancy. It had this wow factor about it that if you're gonna do the interpretation and get as close as possible, you gotta match those up, you know what I'm saying? Even if you gotta let it macerate a little bit more, which I'm sure is probably difficult in the kind of volume that they do, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, unfortunately, me. At this time, this is not a ball sprayer for me. It's just really light and clean. It needs more of that pear essence. I need more of that ginger. I need more of that clean musk. And dare I say, I need more of that ambro fix. It just needs more. Let's see what happens when we macerate this shit. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. I'll put a link in the description if you're interested in this joint. If you are and you want to take that plunge, that's fine. Just be sure, go through a maceration process, give it a couple of sprays, throw that shit in the fridge, put it in a wine cooler, or just keep it on the shelf for a few weeks away from direct sunlight in a cool, temperature controlled environment to see if this joint progresses. I have a strong feeling that it is going to progress because it feels just ultra light and it's not what I'm used to from Duo. I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. Smooches.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.